Hi everyone. So I've been sent your questions about remaining COVID safe on campus. Now I'm not a health expert, but I've been reading a lot of Facebook memes recently and I reckon I can give it a good crack. So let's get into it.
Hey, Andy, I thought those questions were for me.
Jane Gunn, Chief Health Advisor to the university. Thank goodness you're here. I really had no idea what I was doing. Okay, so what can you tell me about the uni's preparations to keep everyone COVID safe on campus?
Well, Andy, I want to assure everyone that we've taken many steps to protect people's safety and contain the spread of COVID-19. We want to make sure that our campuses are as safe as possible for students and staff. Every division has its own COVIDSafe plan, and in addition, we've put in place enhanced cleaning regimes. We've installed more than 3,000 alcohol wipe dispensers and 2,500 free hand sanitizer dispensers. We've also created and installed posters, digital screens and floor decals that will remind people of the key COVID-safe behaviours. Our facilities also undergo more frequent cleaning and disinfecting, and we encourage students and staff to self-clean all shared workspaces before and after they use them.
And is it true that you are personally responsible for selecting the fragrance of the hand sanitizer? Because I've got to say it's one of my faves.
Andy, I cannot claim that fame.
That's a shame. Now, I hear that ventilation is very important. What can you tell me about that?
Well, good ventilation is really key to keep people safe. So we've altered all the heating, ventilation and air conditioning systems to maximise the ventilation and increase the air exchanges wherever possible. We also encourage any buildings where there's windows and doors that will open, that you do leave them open to improve the airflow. We've also got room density limits in place that are shown on posters outside each of the rooms. But you know, Andy, nothing beats being out in the fresh air. So if you can work or study outside, do wherever you can.
Terrific answer. 4 points. Are we giving out points? We're not giving out points. Okay, that's fine. Now let's move on. Let's talk about contact tracing. What's the uni doing there?
Well, we've deployed QR codes to most buildings and spaces for students, staff and visitors to check in and out. It only takes a moment. In addition, we have our own university team of trained contact tracers who will assist in the event of a confirmed case at the university. So you've got to fill that code in, Andy, so they know who to contact.
Yeah, I just did it. It was really quick and easy. Now, I've also noticed a lot of people in bright pink high-vis vests on campus. Now, is it true that the uni is going to be on the next season of The Block? And if not, what's the go there?
We've got to keep the block quiet, but the pink vests, Andy, they're the COVIDSafe Ambassadors. Now, these people are scattered around the campus to help keep us COVID safe. They're there for questions and for making sure we're doing the right thing. So when you come back to campus, say hello to someone in a pink vest.
Terrific. Now, there are just a few things that we need to say to wrap up to make sure that everybody is remaining COVID safe on campus, and the few things that we can all do to help with that. So, Jane, you go first.
Well, make sure before you come to campus for the first time that you complete the health declaration. And then once you've done that, every day before you come to campus, make sure you're well. We don't want anyone coming to campus even with mild symptoms.
Yes.
Now, should you become unwell while you're on campus, we really need you to leave immediately. But there is some good news. The University Health Service offers free COVID testing to staff and students, and by ringing the hotline, you can arrange to have a COVID test on your way home.
Terrific. And when it comes to physical distancing, we should always maintain that 1.5 metre distance wherever possible. Here's one that we prepared earlier. And for face coverings, we're following the DHHS guidelines. So where the distancing isn't possible, you should always make sure that you've got your mask handy so that you can pop it on if necessary. Hygiene is so important, so make sure that you're washing your hands throughout the day, using one of those thousands of hand sanitizing stations, and if you need to cough or sneeze, then make sure that you do it into an elbow. And I believe that medically speaking, that should always be your own elbow. Is that right, Jane?
Andy, your own elbow and your own mask.
Got it.
In addition to that, we might ask you to check your temperature before you enter one of the buildings, as well as filling out the QR code, so please be patient. All of this is in the event that our contact tracers might need to get in contact with you to say that we've had a case of COVID on campus. So please bear with us with all these check-ins and check-outs.
Fantastic. And thank you so much for your help, Jane. How are your air high fives?
Just practicing.
Yeah, that was perfect. That was full absence of contact.
Thanks, Andy.
You're a natural.
Thank you.